Hi everyone, welcome back to another Kento Australia video. Today we're going to talk about a topic that we've had quite a few inquiries about over the last few months, so we thought we'd just do a video to help clarify it. This is in relation to the FEI jumping rules for salary, Article 257.2.4. This explains the criteria that needs to be met for Heim boots in young horse classes. Now today I've got all of our Heim boots that meet the following criteria that we're going to talk about. But if you ever need to clarify anything, please always refer to the FEI jumping rules, which I'll link down below for you. So the first thing we'll discuss is the protective element on the Heim boot. Now, to classify as a young horse Heim boot, the protective element must only be on the inside and can't wrap around the whole outside of the leg as well. So our first Heim boot example is the Kento Profi Heim boot, which I have here. And as you can see, the protective element is only on the inside. Now, the protective element on the inside can be a maximum of 16 centimeters, while the fastener can be a minimum of 5 centimeters. So when measuring the inside protective element on the Hind boots, you don't take into account the soft neoprene at the top or the bottom, it's just the hard plastic on the inside. And as you can see, that is 13 centimeters long, which is totally acceptable. And the Velcro fastener on the Profi Hind boot is 5 centimeters, which is totally. So one thing it does discuss in the rules is added pastern protection. Now, providing it's on the inside of the Hind boot and underneath the exterior protection and is made of a soft neoprene or a soft pliable material, these boots are allowed. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert a photo of them here for you. We don't currently stock them, but if this is something that Now, the second Hind boot that we're going to talk about is the Kentaur Pro Carbon Hind boot, which I have here. The difference between this and the Profi Hind boot is the neoprene around the outside has been rolled and finished, while the Profi Hind boot has got more of a cut natural edge to it. So in terms of criteria that needs to be met, the inside of the Hind boot must be completely smooth and even with no pressure points whatsoever. It also does specify that for the avoidance of doubt, the stitching that you can see on the insides of these boots to attach the lining to the outside shell is completely acceptable. So just following on from the liners that are allowed, sheepskin on the inside of your young horse Hind boots is permitted, and these ones are the Kentaur Profi Hind boots with sheepskin. Now, one of the questions we have been asked recently is regarding our Kentaur Profi Tech Hind boots, which I have here. Now, the intrigue behind this is the lining on the inside of these, which is like a waffle material. It is even, there are no bumps or pressure points, and we have spoken to our TDs here in WA, and as far as they know, that these boots are allowed in young horse competitions. However, as a general rule, people tend to buy these boots as like an at-home work boot because they're cooler and they wash really well. You can get the sand out of them. However, if you do want, you can use them at competitions as well. But always make sure you check with your stewards in your state, even though all the rules are the same across Australia, but just double check with your stewards if you ever have any queries, and always refer to the FEI jumping rules for any further clarification. So just to finish off, the young horse Hind boots must have a non-elastic Velcro fastening. So boots that have billet attachments like our Mega Jumps, and boots that have crank fastenings or buckles or clips or anything of the sort are not acceptable for young horse Hind boots. They must be a non-elastic Velcro with a minimum of 5 centimeters in width. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you would like to see us do another video on Article 257.2.5, which talks about all the other Hind boots required in classes other than young horse classes, then let us know below. But until then, I hope you're all enjoying riding, and we'll see you next time.